Alright guys, so here's a game. We lost, but we lost because we were having a lot of fun. So as you can see, lots of good stats in our team. I was killing it, cleaning house. Higher than 88% of players, and again, 7 deaths because we just started having fun. And higher than 82% of players as Urgot. Look at all that tanking. And on the other team, their Jax was really good. Now Urgot was shutting down Darius pretty hard. And we have Ashe with higher than 86.2% of players. So we'll just jump into it, but again, if you're playing ranked games, of course winning is important, but as long as you have fun. Like we lost this game, but I mean, if we won, it just would have been a little bit cheesy and unfair. Just because we were doing so good, I'll turn Fog of War off, and we'll see what we saw. But so I'm playing Pantheon Jungle. I went back to one of my tanky builds. And it starts off, we got Jax and Darius over trying to steal our jungle. We got that, pinged it right away. Forgive has no forgiveness. Nice cleaning it away with some clutch healing. So I'm just clearing one jungle as efficiently as I can and moving to the next, I believe. When you play jungle, it's important to farm, but also watch for ganks. But in this case, the faster you can clear and start getting your first items, and once you clear your first jungle, the rift scutters will appear. So if you can get the rift scutters, one or both, that stops the other jungle from getting them. And then that puts them behind in gold and experience. So that's really what you want to look for. Playing jungle role is clearing a jungle and picking a scutter. And you can always recall, say I got the scutter and I hit it right over to this one, I can always recall and come back to here. And we didn't get a kill on that gank, so nothing would have changed there. Just one tip I find, using your smites, you want to use your first 3 right away, as soon as you can, so you can get Chill and Smite, because then you can use Chill and Smite. And here we see Jax. Clears jungle and came to get the scutter, seen I already got it. And he decided to recall. And he didn't get the scutter yet, and so seeing that, I know I'm ahead. tank in the turret. A nice, clean execution. I don't want to turret dive this early. I can jump back out anyway. I'm running away, just waiting for a cooldown on my stun. And anyone that plays Pantheon so far, where am I? This is just with boots. I'm not sure if it works at every build, but when I'm playing the jungle, I realize if I buy boots, just the movement speed alone is enough to have an advantage over people that will take like a damage or a defense item. I go clear the tower so that it doesn't lose plates. Another kill coming up here. And I knew Forgive was a strong solo laner. We played together in quite a few games, so I knew he was okay, but at this point, he gets ganked by Lucian. So shut down there. Dragon's coming up. So I'm going to look for my advantage, probably ward the dragon, and try to take out one or two of their strong damage. Unless I can find their jungle, but as we see, Jax is low health. I ulted there. I think I've seen him in the vision from the ward. And Darius is coming in. Just gonna poke at him. A lot of bursts there from Ari. Now we see Lucian is down here starting the dragon. Pretty sure we lose that dragon, but so I dove in there. I used my shield, but it went the wrong way. And I get a couple kills. So I'm ulting in. I'm not trying to kill them here, I'm just trying to bide time until Tristina gets back. And I'm going to check their jungle. Nothing to farm. There's Jax there. I could have jumped over the wall, but I was coming for Darius. Now I'm going to try and make it back to mid. Ari's gone from the fight, so I'm just going to farm jungle, try to put Jax even more behind. I think they run over. No, I'm going to go after the Lucian. At this point I'm 7-1. And all I have is Skull Cutter, and I got full boots for movement speed. And like I said, movement speed, it's pretty much the best advantage you can take, especially early game. If I didn't have movement speed, boots at the start, now the Glorious, I forget what it's called. Here I am using it again. So get closer in range to ult. Flash. And I'd probably only be like 4 and 3 if I didn't have the boots first. I'm just farming. And I'm looking for opportunities, so fight going on here. So yeah, I use the mark of the week. It's also what's getting a couple of the kills. So it marks them, then they take damage, and then they get another burst of damage. And if that kills them, then I get the kill and the gold. Dive on Ashy once Urgot takes the turret damage. So right here, Urgot was tanking the turret damage. I dove, took out their ADC. And right here, we got 2 of them dead. 3 of them defending base. This is where we started getting greedy. And if you see in the bottom, we just went greedy for probably like 2 minutes. And then we kept going to get the other turrets, and we were just having fun. Like, if we didn't slow down, or if we didn't start playing smart, then the game would have ended here. This was just our warm-up game. So we were just trying to get as many kills as we could. Stay too long. So the dragon's coming up. So I'm gonna ward it. And now, realistically, if we weren't doing so good, if I wasn't ahead so much, I should be farming a little bit more jungle to get gold. And just if you look at the stats, so I'm at 11-2. Everyone else is like 4-4, 3-2. So because I'm in the lead and have like at least 1,500 gold lead, 1,300 gold lead, 2,000 gold lead on their top player. Okay, staying in, and again, this is a tanky build. Plus I got my 3rd ability, so I'm kind of just waiting and baiting the enemy team. Clearing lane, trying to engage fights. And legendary prop, very good. You can literally see I dove there. I didn't care. Legend is a very good healer. A lot of clutch plays. So they were all up. We were pushing. You wouldn't do that with a full health Nexus. So we're gonna retreat and get the dragon. And yeah. So here, lane pressure. Their lane started pushing. This is why we switched, just because we wanted to win, but we wanted to have fun more. So we started pushing turrets just to hold up the lane pressure. And the main thing, their Seraphine, they kept clearing the minions. So when we were attacking the Nexus, we only had about a second or 2 The wave was clear. We won all the team fights. This is where Jax gets a triple kill. Yeah, without minions, if you're attacking the Nexus, it's always going to target whoever's does the first damage to its team. And Seraphine was just standing in the back and one-shotting. We didn't realize that till late game either. I think now we're going to try Baron. No, not yet. So again, Seraphine killed all our minions, so we're just sitting around waiting. We should have retreated, pushed other lanes. I forget if it died here, I think it do. So here, like perfect chance, but again, no minions. Our minions are back here, so we're gonna end up dying. And Ashe is about to spawn. And oh, a little bit of lag. Darius and Lucian are just standing there, probably give it up. Which, again, this is why you never give it up and give up. If the red team had just given up, I mean, we would have won a long time ago, and they actually come back strong. So even if your team is doing terrible, even if you're almost losing, like that's the third time we were at their core. Even if you're losing, never give up, because anything can take a turn of events. You can always push back. I guess that's the big reason I wanted to share this game with you guys, because the most important thing is that you're having fun. If you start getting toxic with your team, stop playing just to type and nice execute there. But if you just stop playing, start trash talking your team, stuff like that, that's the worst thing you can do. Just because you're losing at points in the game doesn't mean you're going to lose the game. So that's the important thing. Just play to have fun. I mean, at this point, I'm still 15-5, which a lot of people, a lot of different ranks, they would consider that really good, but we're losing a turret. Wave's coming in, so we're going to lose this turret. And what are we going to do? Because we're having fun. We're going to rush in the core and die. That was a nice ult by Seraphine. Or he couldn't quite make it. Like, that's just a nice clean exchange overall there. And she gets Ashe. Tristina's gonna die here too, I think. If Jax flashes. I'm coming in. Oh yeah, no. That's where that fucked up. My stun went onto the minions instead, or the jungle beasts. Otherwise, Jax would have been dead. We could have curtain called. And we should retreat. Someone on our team's paying to retreat, but I didn't notice Tristina was backing. And what I did there would have worked if we had had the lane pressure and had these two turrets destroyed. Now they're gonna Baron, especially since I'm gone. And Soraka gets out of place. She was going to ward the Baron just in case, but time was a bit off. Urgot gonna try for the curtain call attempt. 3 of us are down. So he sees that we gotta knock out the turrets. But they recall too quick. Now they got the advantage, especially with the Baron. You get movement speed, catch right up. And I'm not gonna make it to the dragon in time. Forget if I knew they were there. Yes, my smite didn't work properly there, or it was on cooldown. But like that's what I mean. Even if we had got that elder, then I mean we probably would have won there, even with having this much low back. But again, guys, that's just key. Like, we were having fun. We didn't start losing, start getting mad at each other. We were just playing. And look at that. Oh, that's the triple kill from Jax. And at this point we knew we lost, but we're like, Forgive is just gonna go in right hard. And I might have got another kill or a double kill there. Maybe a triple if I was like 5 seconds sooner spawning. Like their team really did poorly. They were good and smart plays, but their Jax carried them, and theirs is just pretty awful. So even if you're against a really good team, like that's just again most important thing. Never give up, because you never know what will happen. So there is 17-7 against 12-7. So Jax, he was doing good. He was staying ahead in gold for their team the entire time. And that's just what you do. You do your best.